Hey y'all, welcome to a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. Alright y'all, so I got another brew from my buddy Wayne Allen, and I'm telling you what, I can actually find these brews around here. I think I've seen some stuff that says Arrogant Bastard on it, I believe. But this is a brew that is brewed and canned by Arrogant Consortia, Escondido, California, and Richmond, Virginia. This is an Arrogant Bastard Ale, 7.2% alcohol by volume, and this is one of the coolest cans. I just think it's a cool can. It's got it looks like a demon or something, and you know that some of y'all may frown on that, but whatever. The Stone Brewery has a demon on it too, but you know, whatever. I don't necessarily, I just leave that alone. Anyway, I've been wanting to try this brew for a long time. Now, Wayne said that this was a delicious brew, and I'd take Wayne at his word. We kind of have the same taste in brews. I really don't know if I can find this around here or not. There's a couple of liquor stores in Murfreesboro that have a wide selection, and there's so much to choose from. I'm pretty sure I've seen this down there, but I don't remember. Anyway, Arrogant Bastard Ale, 7.2% alcohol by volume, and that's basically, you know, it doesn't give me any other kind of information on it. No other kind of information. So we're going to try this today on a Wayne Allen Wet Your Whistle Wednesday. Now let's see what we got here. Ooh, look at that. Oh man, what a pretty color. I was not expecting it to be that dark. Wow. And look at that head, man. Nice pretty head on that thing, and it's a tan head. It's a hazy brew. A little bit hazy. I can still see a little bit through it, but for the most part it's a hazy brew. But it's the color of iced tea, really, without the ice. Nice tan head. What is that aroma? I can't really tell. Can't really tell what that aroma is. That head has some bitterness in it. Wow. Alright, so the head's got kind of a tan head. Didn't really get a whole lot of aroma off of it, but the flavor in the head, it has a roasted flavor to it, and which just some backup, I mean some this is gonna sound weird. It's got some sweet bitterness in the finish of that head, man. I don't say right. I love bitterness in beer, y'all. I just love it. And the finish in that head has just a nice bitter bite to it. Get that roasted flavor in that head, and then when in the finish, man, you get that bitterness. It comes. Oh, I love it. That's good stuff. That is good stuff right there. It's just a beautiful brew too, man. Dadgum. And you know, it Arrogant Bastard Ale, and you know, I would consider this a brown ale actually. It's just a pretty brown color. It's a little bit darker than the Modelo Negra, which I had on Monday. A little bit darker than that, and it's got some haze to it as well, so it's not completely bright. Where the Modelo Negra was a bright beer, it was brown, but you could clearly see through it. This one you cannot. You can see light through it, but you cannot see anything else. I love that roasted flavor with the bitterness in the back. That is good. I love it. Oh shoot, I forgot to dadgummit. have to give a can a good swish before I pour the rest of it in there. When you leave just a little bit in there, you don't get the full effect of a good swish. Anyway, whatever. I don't guess it makes that much difference. It was a little hazy to start with. I just like to. I can't tell. All right, so see if I hope y'all can see that. Okay, I just think that's a cool looking can. That face, the way that's on there, just looks cool to me. Whatever. Anyway, so this Arrogant Bastard Ale is 7.2% alcohol by volume. Is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do day in and day out to provide for yourselves and your families, pay your own way, and support our economy, and not depending on our piece of crap government. It takes all of us hard-working Americans working together, cooperating to provide other hard-working Americans with goods and services, man. It takes us all. So I just want y'all to know that I appreciate what you do. Whatever your job is, you provide a good or a service to somebody. Thank you, hard-working Americans. Cheers, brothers and sisters. Oh, man, that is good. That has a nice bitter backbone to it that I really enjoy. Man, it's been a long time since. Now, don't give me the IBUs on this thing. I don't think it does. But man, it has got a nice bitterness to it. It has a nice bitter finish, man, and I mean, I just love it. That is delicious. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff right there. Wayne, I sure do appreciate you, man. You know what I like, dude. I'm telling you, our tastes are so similar. This stuff is delicious. Now, that being said, it's a 7.2% alcohol by volume. Now, I have no idea the price range of this stuff. I'm assuming this is probably a pricey beer. I could be wrong, but the flavor, I mean, this flavor is bold. It's got a bold flavor and a nice bitter backup to it. It's good, man, and I'm telling you, I'm thinking this is probably a more premium type beer, probably a little bit more expensive. But as far as a score, I can't score this anything less than an A, man. It's just got everything that I love in a beer. It's got good flavor in the head. It's got, I didn't really get much aroma, but that's neither here nor there. That's just like a bonus there. But the flavor of the body, man, is what really packs the punch. It's got that boldness when you first take a sip of it, and I am still tasting the bitterness from the finish. It's not overpowering, but it's still there. It's almost like when I was doing the chiladas, how that chili pepper would just kind of linger in the finish. It would just kind of sneak up on you. That bitterness is kind of there, right? It's just there. Just very subtle, but it's there after the fact, man. And I really like it, y'all. Y'all might think that's weird. Everybody likes bitterness like that, but it's just delicious to me. It's just such a good brew, and it's really hard to describe because it has it's almost like when you first take a sip, the bitterness hits you, but it doesn't really taste bitter. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. It's like when you first take a sip of it, it's just, I don't know how to describe it. It's bold. You first take a sip of it, it's like a bold, cold, bold deliciousness hits you, and then after you push it down, that finish, you get that little bitter backup that just kind of lingers there. I don't know how else to describe it, y'all, other than I score this one an A just because I love it. And it has a unique flavor. Let me put it that way. It's different from anything I've ever tried, and I really enjoy it. Shoot. Alright, dadgummit. So, stupid battery died on me, y'all. hate it when that happens right in the middle of a video. I'm about time to invest $15 in another battery. Anyway, this is a delicious brew, and I would highly recommend it. If you get a chance to try Arrogant Bastard, if you've not tried it and you enjoy the boldness, rich flavor in beer, and some bitterness, I wish I knew what the IBUs were on this, because I think it's probably pretty high up on the scale. It's probably at least halfway, probably at least 75, I would guess. At least, probably more, because it's got just a nice bitterness that kind of lingers, and I just love it. Anyway, thank you to my friend Wayne in Pennsylvania for this delicious brew. I sure do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow for a typical Thirsty Thursday, and I'm going to do a cheap beer tomorrow. One of my subscribers, Skateboarder W, was wanting me to do some cheap beers, and by George, I have a hard time finding cheap beers around here. They're just not available. And I finally found a couple. Anyway, I'm doing one of them tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned. Take care. Love and appreciate y'all. Cheers. Oh, that's good. Dadgummit.